What's up, everybody? It's Icarus here. I honestly don't know what this video is. It doesn't have a theme. It doesn't have any purpose whatsoever, except that I just need to talk about some stuff, and this is generally my outlet. This or Snapchat, and Snapchat's not exactly the best for this. Just... I've been going through a hard time lately, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. And what really sucks is that I can't remember the last time I just didn't have to worry about something. Even before I moved out, I didn't have to worry about a whole lot of things. I didn't have to worry about rent, I didn't have to worry about this or that or the other thing, but I still had to worry about a lot of other things, and I can't remember the last time I wasn't worried about something, or discontent, or dissatisfied, or upset about something, and it's just getting to me. I don't know, I miss not worrying about stupid shit that I shouldn't have to be worrying about, that nobody really should have to be worrying about, but the world makes it impossible not to, that type of thing, and just... I hate feeling like I am missing out, that I missed out on something when I was growing up, and that I'm missing out on something now, which probably doesn't make any sense. This is a long, rambly sort of stream of consciousness that I'm thinking about. It's just, I was homeschooled. I grew up homeschooled, and it was a good way to learn. I'm glad I didn't go to public school. I just would not have been able to handle it as well as I handled being homeschooled. But I missed out on so much, and I hate the feeling that I'm just never going to be able to catch up to it, and that life is just continuing to roll on past, and I'm continuing to miss out on things that I'm never going to get a chance to get back again. I think the main thing I'm worrying about right now, not worrying about, but thinking about, is when I was younger, I didn't have a whole lot of friends, and it didn't bother me very much. It didn't. Didn't bother me. It didn't bother me that most of my friends were online. It didn't bother me that most of my friends were long distance. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me that I spent most of my time by myself, that I didn't get along with my brother. It didn't bother me at the time. It didn't bother me that I just literally only had my family and, like, a few people from church to interact with. It didn't bother me. But the older I get, the more it bothers me, because I missed out on what... It's such a cliche to say it, but the best years of my life, honestly, because those were the only years I would have been able to interact and have fun with friends without constantly worrying about jobs, or money, or this, or that, or the other thing, or 500 billion different responsibilities that you have to deal with when you're an adult. And it's not that I didn't know this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. But the more it happens, the more I realize, I'm so just upset and angry that I missed out on the ability to be able to just hang out with friends and go out and have fun without worrying about, oh shit, I've got to go home by this time because I got work in the morning, or, oh shit, I can't go to that thing because, it costs too much money. I missed out on the chance to have a lot of fun that I just didn't have because of anxiety, or because I was so fucking sheltered. And it didn't bother me. The lifestyle that I lived as a kid doesn't bother me, except for the fact that I'm older now, and I just feel like I missed out on a lot of stuff, and I'm continuing to miss out on a lot of stuff, because all of these things just keep piling on. Like, I missed the chance to be... and this was something I always was angry about. I missed the chance to be an actual kid. I never got to be an actual fucking teenage kid, just without worrying about something. I never got to just go hang out with friends, or go out and have fun, or go to, parties, or whatever the hell else. Not like the high school parties that you see on TV, but just go to, like, birthday parties, or go to, like, get-togethers with friends at amusement parks, or something crazy like that, because, one, my mother always had to keep an eye on me. She was so overprotective. If I was gone for longer than a few hours and didn't call her, she was upset. I wasn't allowed to leave my own yard until I was about 17. She was very protective, and I'm sure that I would have ended up severely injured if she hadn't been. I was a mess of a kid, but by God, I missed out on so much because I was kept from doing so much just because she didn't want to go. She didn't want to take me. She didn't want to go out to this place and that thing, and I was not allowed to go anywhere without her making sure that nothing was going to happen. So I missed out on so much because if she didn't want to go someplace, we didn't go. I couldn't go with a friend, I couldn't go with a friend's parent, I couldn't go by myself. I was not allowed to go do anything outside of this house without my mom's, constant vision. And I get it. She was worried something was going to happen to me, but I missed out on so much. And it bothers me now because, yeah, I can go do it now, but I've got work and rent and, you know, this and that and the other thing to deal with, so I can't really fully enjoy it like I would have been able to as a kid. And, you know, and just that on top of, you know, worrying about the family issues that were going on, you know, having to make sure, you know, that my mom ate, that my mom did this, that my mom, you know, stayed alive, basically. I spent a good part of my, you know, teenage years just making sure, okay, gotta make sure my brother doesn't get in trouble or get hurt, gotta make sure my mom's got emotional support through her, you know, crazy marriage and dealing with her son, her other son, her younger son, my brother, who was a little bit more difficult than I was on the outside. So I spent most of my teenage years doing school, not hanging out with friends, and making sure that my mom basically stayed sane and alive during the entirety of the time. And it always bothered me. It was always the one thing that bothered me about it, was just I lost the ability to just be a normal fucking kid who, you know, went to the beach, or went to the arcade, or went out to the movies with their friends. I can count on one hand the amount of times I went out to movies with a friend. And the last time that actually, like, happened before, you know, I had to get a job and everything and worry about the money situation was with my friend August, who doesn't speak to me anymore, and I'm not sure why, but it was with August at the Pirates of the Caribbean 4 premiere. So that was, what, 2012, 2013? Something like that. That's the last time I remember going out with a friend to the movies, with both parents there, mind you, obviously, that could not happen by ourselves, and just not having to worry about things. I never got to just have a normal kid, you know, normal kid's life where they didn't have to worry about things. And what this is getting back to is that I don't want to keep living like this. And before people get worried, no, I'm not going to go do anything stupid. Do I want to? Yes. I'm not going to lie, I'm in a very, very bad mental state right now. And would I like to just get it over with? Yes. Am I going to? No. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm tired of living like this. You know, I'm tired of staying, you know, stagnant, for lack of a better word. I'm tired of, because it's basically the same thing I was doing when I was younger. I don't really go out with friends very often. I go out with them a lot more often than I used to, which I'm very happy for, but in essence, I stay in a one-bedroom apartment all day, every day, unless I'm going to work. Then I come back from work, and then I worry about money and rent and stuff like that, and there's nothing to do. I don't do anything creative anymore because I'm so stressed to the point where I don't have the energy to after I'm done at work. I get done with work, I have no energy whatsoever to do anything I want to do, you know, creatively. I haven't done anything creative in a long time. I haven't modeled, I haven't acted, I haven't written anything worth shit in a long fucking time because you go to work, you get super stressed out there, you come home, you're too exhausted to do anything that requires any mental, you know, energy, so you just kind of sit around and watch TV. So when I have a job, I go to work, come home, stress the fuck out, sit around, watch TV, make something, go home, go to bed, wake up the next morning, start all over again. Then I spend the weekends just trying to de-stress from all of that, so I don't really do anything creative then either. You know? And I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. I see all of these, you know, YouTubers and stuff that I watch, and obviously I'm never going to be able to live their life because they just sit around and make videos. That's all they do. They don't need a job because their videos make enough money for them to sustain that. I'm not saying that I want a life like this, but I see them, you know, just going out and having fun and, like, doing stuff with their friends and, like, going to these events, and I'm tired. I'm tired of just sitting in a very small space, going to work, coming home, stressing out about it, going to sleep, going to work, coming home in this small space again, and just repeating it over and over again. I get tired of it. I am so tired of it. I want to just go out and fucking live life. I want to stop worrying so much about everything. I want to stop worrying about, well, I can't go do that because money, or, well, I can't go do that because what will they think, or what about this, or what about that. I just want to stop fucking worrying and actually have a chance to enjoy things, because the longer time goes on, the less of a chance I'm gonna have. Honestly. And that sounds so overly dramatic, but I feel like it's true, because I'm just gonna get older. I'm not getting any younger. I know I'm only 20, and this is a ridiculous thing to be worrying about, but it bothers me. It's always bothered me. The fact that, you know, time keeps passing, and I keep doing absolutely nothing. And it's bothering me. It's just bothering me so much right now. You know, I used to have so many things I wanted to do with my life, and I didn't get around to doing any of them, because stress, or mental illness, or work, or this, or that, or the other thing. And I'm tired of it. I used to want to do so much other things besides just go to a fucking retail job, come home, go to bed, go start all over again. I want to get into acting, I want to get into filmmaking, I want to go on stage and perform and actually get over the social anxiety of that. I used to want to go used to go hunt cryptids and do cryptid hunting and ghost hunting and shit like that. I used to want to own a dog and a cat and, like, live in a little place by, the woods. I wanted to, I just wanted to do something with my life and actually be somewhere, and I'm not. I'm not. And then part of it's because of the economy, part of it's just my mental illness, but I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of not being able to do something, with my life. I'm sick of it, And I want to go start doing things. I want to start doing things. I want to go out. I want to have fun. I want to hang out with friends. Most of my friends still live a far distance away, and, the ones that I do have nearby, well, we're all always too busy to go do things. And, it's always money or time, and I'm tired of it. I want to go do stuff. I used to want to live in Los Angeles, and get into the acting scene and stuff there. I used to want to live in Vancouver and, get into the acting stuff there, and I still want to. I'm honestly just on the verge of just wanting to pack the fuck up with what little savings I have left and just go to Los Angeles. Not even permanently, just for a year, just to experience something else besides staying in the same goddamn town that I've lived in my entire life and done nothing with. I just want something else, and I don't know how to get it, and I'm tired of just sitting around waiting for it to happen or waiting for things to get easier, because they're not going to get easier. Nothing is going to get easier. It's